Hey guys, it's Arcastave666 and welcome back to episode 5, I think. 5 or 4? Yeah, I think it's 5. Of Soul Reaver 2 Remastered, you know? So, okay, why the fuck is the gate closed? I thought I left it open, but yeah. So last episode we just obtained the Light Reaver, so now we can get back inside the Seraphim Stronghold to go and find the time streaming chamber, you know, in the first room that we appeared from the Soul Reaver 1 era. And Raziel wants to go to the past to meet Yano Zodran, but Moebius is gonna do a little trickery on him. So I'm just gonna dispatch all these guys as quickly as possible because, yeah, we have sufficient health now to be more careless, you know. Let me light my joint also. Yeah, fucking weaklings. Fucking... Yeah, now we're gonna have a cutscene with Kain because supposedly... Fucking lag. Supposedly in the normal timeline, Kain was supposed to die by Raziel's hands in this place, but Raziel is gonna take advantage of I mean, not Raziel is gonna take advantage. Kain is trying to take advantage of a Soul Reaver paradox in order to, you know, spare himself from that destiny, and he'll succeed. It would be cool to have a Soul Reaver 2 game, but with Kain, like picking his path, going after Raziel and stuff like that.
Show yourself, Kain.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Kain. That you and Moebius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Kain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand, our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river. The current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Kain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Moebius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Moebius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Moebius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Moebius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Moebius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel. This moment does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I can't.
You can, Raziel. Look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures. Poor William. History abhors a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Moebius are playing, Kain, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
And continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Moebius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
So yeah, Kain just spared Raziel. I mean, in reverse, you know, Raziel just spared Kain from dying in here because he was supposed to die. Instead, he just impaled the Soul Reaver in William to just coffin, you know. So yeah, poor William, like Kain said. Yeah, as I was saying, it would be cool to have like a Soul Reaver 2, but from the perspective of Kain, you know. Since he must be time traveling also to you know to be after Raziel, because also he appears in the future, in the past. He obviously knows what Raziel is going to do before he knows what to do. So yeah, now we have to go to the first room, the room with the center, you know, with the water thing, you know. I'm just gonna ignore these guys, don't have patience. Okay, we're almost there. Goodbye. Yeah, the Reaver is very overpowered in this game. But it's kind of necessary against demons, you know, because we're going to go into the future, like 200 years after this era, and obviously the pillars are already destroyed, so demons are roaming the land, you know, and they're very hard to kill if you don't have the Reaver, you know, and if you don't have the chargeable with the Reaver, it will be almost impossible. Because if you die fighting the demons, you still go into the spectral realm, and if you think you are safe there, you're not, because they're still in the spectral realm also. So yeah. Okay, let me kill these fuckers with my hands. Yeah, now we just have to shoot that crystal. And we're gonna have a little cutscene with Moebius.
Ah, yes. I like that look on your face, Moebius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damn staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Moebius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice. And I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kain." I'm setting my own path from here, Moebius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Kain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kain's servant.
I do not serve Kain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Moebius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This era is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kain? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the 2 poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
Yeah. See, you guys seen Moebius' face? The motherfucker. Yeah, cool detail on the time streaming device handle. You know, it's kind of like a globe. Never noticed that in the old versions. Yeah. Okay, so now Raziel thinks that he's been transported to the past, but he's actually not. You guys will be able to see.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. The stronghold was vacant, derelict, and abandoned.
Yeah, now we're gonna have our first encounter with demons. These ones are not very hard, they're the second weakest. The most dangerous ones are the electric demons and the fire demons. Those just appear a little bit later. I think the first fire demon actually appears in the pillars after meeting Ariel. Yeah, let them die. I don't know why, but these guys in the remastered version actually can kill the demons sometimes. In the old versions they always died, you know. Let's see if these ones survive. Fuck you guys. Let me try killing this one with my hands. Cool. Let me charge the Reaver, kill all these fuckers. Okay, fucking drop this weapon, Raziel. I don't want this fucking weapon. Yes. Fuck you. Okay, almost died. Is it through here? Fuck you, bro. Yeah, we're gonna reach the the area where we almost killed Kain. And we're gonna find a little trinket left by Moebius. Okay, let's see who wins this battle. Give me that soul. Yeah, 3 demons against 1 human. Not very balanced, you know, but yeah. Okay, we came from here. I have to go in here, I think.
Any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Moebius, long since murdered by Kain, lionized and beatified as the martyred leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Moebius held aloft. A severed head of Vorador. The final triumphant kill of Moebius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires. Far from channeling me into Nosgoth's past, Moebius had propelled me over a century to its ghastly future.
Yeah, as you guys can see, that's the head of Vorador.
The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his obedient assassin, Moebius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly lay in Nosgoth's past. While his deception only reinforced my purpose, Moebius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought, following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Audron.
Yeah, that's our main objective in this era. We have to find the area of Janos Audron and also try to go back in time. Oh, fucking shit. These guys are so fucking annoying. Yeah, we have a portal over here, so it's not that bad. Yeah, we're here in this corridor. We're gonna have lots of demons, but I'm just gonna ignore them because I have to go someplace. You know, basically, I'm just trying to record a video on a hurry because I haven't recorded in a while.
Raziel.
What pathetic charade is this now, Moebius?
No charade, Raziel. Only the entreaties of this martyred spirit.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Moebius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man. You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You spared Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors upon this world. I can accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel,
As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred. And I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Your argument is disingenuous, Time Streamer. I cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. Amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Moebius. I think you've gotten tangled in your own web.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid, because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life, you're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kain's lies have addled your mind. Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you're willing to risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
Yeah, motherfucker. So yeah, all we need to do now is get out of the stronghold again, and then we're gonna have to go to the swamp and find an opening to Ustenheim, which is the Blood Omen village that's near the Yano Zodran retreat, basically. Fuck you guys, man. Too slow. But yeah, we're gonna leave that to the next episode. I'm gonna finish this episode here because I have to go someplace. So yeah guys, I'm gonna finish the episode here. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys on the next one, which will be going to the swamp and to the Ustenheim and getting the Reaver, so on. So yeah, see you guys on the next episode. I'm out.